Good morning. I got my coffee. Before decaf cup. Yeah, it's nice and big. Keeps the coffee nice and warm. One of my favorites. Okay. It's been a busy week. A very, very busy week. Whew. But first, I'm Dawn, or Fairy Rose, whichever one you want to call me. And this is my Flosstube number 34. 34. I'm doing good doing these each week. But what Flosstube is where I talk about my cross-stitching, quilting, crocheting, hopefully knitting sometime. And just show you what I'm working on and my progress with them. So, thank you for joining me. If you are a returning one, thank you. If you are a new viewer, if you like my video, just hit like and subscribe so you can see the next ones. So, but thank you. Okay, so let's talk about haul. I got my order from Stony Creek, and the two freebie patterns I got was this one, which I've got these two, so I'm gonna have to buy these two. But I love the witchy houses and all. And then I got this little vampire. He's so cute. So those were my two freebies for the month from them. Then, this is the whip I want to do for mine and Lisa's 10th anniversary. It's Nora Corbett's Cal Lily of the Bride. Now, if you remember, I dyed some fabric. This is the fabric. It will be my first time doing any stitching on linen. So, what do y'all think? I think she's going to be gorgeous. I so can't wait. I cannot wait. Let's talk about that in plans. Okay, so that's it. Then, only other thing I got was Happy Planner was having a sale. I know, I don't need any more Happy Planners. But I found one that I liked, and Snarky Spark or Spark Snarky or whatever had mentioned how she got the homeschool one layout. Now the layout I've got now is the wellness, and that's my layout for this week. Now by the time I get done, it's written all over. But let me show you okay, so this is the monthly part, and then this is what the wellness looks like. And it's a big, and I like the big. Now, the homeschool, this is it. I went ahead and got it, and there's the back. So let me just flip to month. But this is the monthly, and then it has these pages. No, I'm not homeschooling no one. Both my kids are fully grown with grandbabies. But I really liked this idea. And this is how all pages are. And then this is the weekly view. Now, I have started, and I don't have them enough. Oh, sorry. Knocked it for a loop. So I've already started doing September's. So for the Crystal Academy, they're starting to spell off, and I'm going to participate. So notes, those are the dates for them, and then the deadlines of all the weekly homework. I haven't done this down here yet. So, and I haven't decorated it yet. Then I thought, and I'm not done decorating these, I want to use this one page. Which page was it? Turn the gray tracker page into a whip progress page. Now, I've got all my whips listed down here. First date, I work on them. Each square is 500, which most of them, I'm just going to try and get one check. But some of them, like the new normal that I work on weekly, it's going to fill up the boxes. And then total stitches and number of days I worked on them. So that's how I'm going to use this tracker. And I'm going to put whip tracker up top. Like I said, I'm not done. Then for the class overview, I'm going to put magical stitches. I'm going to list all the prompts and check them off. The cabins and the monsters and mark them off. So that's magical stitches. And then Crystal Academy. Come on now. I got the class dates with the whips and the spells, so I can mark them off as I go. And then spell off with the dates, and then left room for information. Then extra credit I'm going to be putting down here. Now, magical stitches. We have monthly reading, and I keep forgetting to track them. Okay, Brody has been crazy over there, hanging upside down. But oh well. Now he's on the swing. They're just playing. But for the reading list, I put my little flags up top telling me how big and how many stitches, title of the book, the category they fall in, the length, and the stitches I'm going to get. So I can start tracking my book again. And then I just barely have started this. So, magical stitches, the monsters, the books I read, I want to read at least 2, maybe more. Then for Crystal Academy, then Flosstube notes, and then personal goals. One day I want to work on a full coverage on a fancy lady or folk, and work on one of my gifts. And that's all I've gotten so far. So I got it started. I just haven't finished it, which I will probably do today. But thank you for the idea of using the home scroll whip. And as you can see, I like using the big for my crafting. And that's something I've got to add in, is the quilting and the project tracker for the quilting, because this week I did start quilting together the different layers of my first quilt, which is the purple flowered one. I'm going to start calling it the Elizabeth quilt. It's the Elizabeth collection from, oh, I forget the designer. That's horrible of me. But my daughter's middle name is Elizabeth. And I am giving this quilt to her daughter. So I'm calling it the Elizabeth quilt. I'm not showing it yet because I'm not done quilting. I might work on that again today. I don't know. I don't know. So, you want to see what I did this week? I did good. All right, now. Okay, sorry, everything's shaking. Now, for Fancy Lady, I worked on Bellatrix. And, okay. There. Now, I had all this, and a little bit of this, and this. So, I did all through here. No, I added the candle and the floor and starting the garland. I got frustrated. Frustrated and mad because the floss I had gotten, and I even took it out, was wrong. Now, where's the picture? Here is Bellatrix. Isn't she gorgeous? I can't wait. But anyway, so which one is it? Cannon. Water lilies, the water lily one, I got in the wrong one. I remember when I ordered it, I was in a rush. Caron water lilies, royal jewels. I got the one that's 3 ply. I needed the one that was 12. So it's on its way. And then I can finish all this, and then I won't be so frustrated. But not this week. Now, these trackers from S Ward Designs on Etsy are fantastic. Okay, so that's on 18 count Ada Opal by B Stitch Me. It's a no name. I did work on her. So that's one goal of working on a fancy folk. Then for Crystal Academy, I needed to work on Magic Study. And there I am. So I'm going diagonal and all. And I changed from going cross country to diagonal. So I'm filling in as I go. Oh yeah. So on Magic Study, well wait, Bellatrix, I got 650 stitches in. Not too bad. Then on Magic Study, I got in 850. I needed 750 to master the spell in the Crystal Academy. Sorry, I know it's shaking, but I got that done. So that was my other goal for the week. Work on a full coverage piece. Now, for Magical Stitches, they did something different. They had a big battle. You could stitch any any project as long as you put the before and the after and designated whether it was for healing or attack. And you try to get 25,000 as a group stitches for healing. And then a total of 50,000 for attack. And our group completed it. I'm in the gods. And, oh Lord, I don't even know. I forgot to write down all that I did in magical stitches. But everything I stitched on all week, I divided between the attack and the healing. Now, for, let's see, Crystal Academy. This is done on Cobbler, 18 count by Be Stitch Me, Opal. This is the new normal. Isn't it looking great? So I worked on this here and starting to go across. So I finished, okay, it for the extra credit, every time you reach 1,000, you get 100 points, extra credit. So I reached 9,000 stitches on it, and I reached 10,000 stitches on it, which some from last week carried over. So I did 800 stitches one day, 642 the next day. Oh Lord, I need more coffee. But it got me 2 extra credits. This whip, I had to restart it. And when I did, now every time I reach 1,000 mark, I get an extra credit because I started from 0. Which is really nice because it makes it easy for me to keep up. I just keep stitching on it, and then every time I reach 1,000, I take a picture for the Crystal Academy. So that was it for the Crystal Academy for Magical Stitches. Now, last week I finished the unicorn letters, and this is my 3rd goal, work on a gift, which quilting, that is a gift too, but it is what it is. Cross stitch gift. I finished McKinley's, and she wanted the unicorn letters. Well, Kylie also wanted the unicorn letters. So I started on it. Where is it? Start right there. And then I kept going and kept going until I got all of it. I got another finish. I love it. Now, see, love it. So that's 2 of the names. And I'm waiting to make them into pillows until I'm done making all 3. Now, down here will be Serenities. But she don't want the unicorn ones. She wants the ballerina dancers. She did want the spring animals, and then she decided she wanted the ballerina dancers. So I will be starting on this, but not this week. I need a break from the letters. So next week I will work on that. For that one, I ended up doing 3,320 stitches for it. I worked my butt off on it. But once, I think from me doing McKinley's and all, doing the letters and the unicorns, it was fast. I was able to get a lot of stitching in really fast. And it's like, yes. And then once I saw how close I was to being done, it was like, oh yeah, I gotta finish this week. And I did it in 3 days. 3 days. The first day, I did 1,200 stitches. Second day, 1,080 stitches. The last day, 1,040. I remember that, and I stayed up later trying to get it in because I was like, I'm finishing it today. God, I love my coffee. It tasted so good this morning. But anyway, so my weekly total for stitches, 6,262 stitches. I think last week I had more, but that was last week. The unicorn letters really helped speed things along. This week it won't be that much. So far, my monthly total is 19,986 stitches. And I've got a week to go. So, I just want, my personal goal was to reach 20,000. I'm going to do that because I need 14 stitches and that's it. So yeah, I will be reaching that. Now, let's see, that's all my whips. Yeah. So Bellatrix, Kylie's Name, Magic Study, The New Normal. Yep, 4 whips. Now, this week. Let's see, this week's plan. Okay, for Magical Stitches, this week, well, let's do Crystal Academy. Crystal Academy, the extra credit will be the new normal. So that's where I'm at now. Let's see how much I can get in there. I would like to get another 2,000 in. Will I do it? I don't know. We will see. Then for the main class, which is, let's see, Defense Against Devious Spells. I'm not even going to try and say the name, but it's from August 23rd to September 6th. I try to get mine all done in the first week, which is good. But this is where I'm at. I would like to finish this chapter. Hey, get up right. Finish this chapter. This is 14 count. And I dyed it with blueberries. Myself. And yeah, it's 14 count. And the more time goes on, the more I don't like the color. But I've got too much done on it not to finish it. So I gotta finish that one. So that's it for Crystal Academy. All done. I really am liking how each week I have one set project that I work on. And I don't have to match up prompts or anything. I know ahead of time I'm going to be working on this because I'm the one that said it. And then I have one extra credit piece. I am going to try to get the new normal done by New Year's Eve. That's my goal. I want to finish it this year. So I got to kick it up a little bit on it. I got to kick it up a lot. I've got 2 full pages of the pattern done. And parts of 2 others done. Now, for Magical Stitches. We're still on book 1. This is task 4. It's called Piper's Choice. Is she going to help her friends or is she going to help her father? choice A is if she's going to go help her friends, you have to work on your 2 largest whips, 500 stitches each, total of 1,000. Choice B, helping her father, you are to work on your 2 smallest whips, 500 each. So, I thought about it. Her friends are demigods. They have their own way of fighting and magical abilities. Her father is human. He don't. And this is against other gods and all. So, and other creatures. So I decided to go to task B. 2 smallest whips. Now, where are you? Yeah. One of my smallest whips is Brooke's Books Advent Calendar. Now, I have not had this out for a long time. The fabric is Winter Blues, Ada, 18 count, Opal by Bee Stitch Me. This is the first one I got done. Now, this is the second one. Let's see if I can find a picture of them. Brooke's Books Advent Calendar is adorable. And I'm doing each one as a Christmas ornament. Okay, where's all of them? Well, then, I don't have all of them. But the one I'm working on, that is what he'll look like. So, I don't have much farther to go on him. But after I'm done with these, I'm going to make each one into a little pillow ornament. And on the back, I want to put a little pocket for a small piece of candy or a little note saying box number 4, and it'd be a box under the tree for them to open, you know, for a small gift. Thing is, I want to make one of those for both my kids, for my grandkids. So that's one. I've got to get 500 stitches in it today. So I could have done it for both, because if I started the 3rd day, but I decided not to, because I want to start working on all of my whips every month. So my second smallest one is also by Brooke's Books, Spirit of Evergreen. It's a Christmas ornament. This one I'm making for myself. Now, it's my first one on perforated paper, which I am not enjoying all that much, but that's where I'm at now. So magical stitches. That'd be part 2. That'd be both parts. Now, should I count her as my fancy lady for this week? Because she would definitely fit, and that would be 2 goals done. So instead of starting this one, work on the one I've got. Or should I start this one? I'm going to be good, and I'm going to work on her for my fancy folk lady for this week. So today I will be working on her. I have to get at the minimum 500 stitches. I'm going to put her aside for next week. She's just so pretty. So want to start on her. So this week, Evergreen, Advent calendars, letters from Hogwarts, and the new normal. Yeah. Now, that's full coverage, fancy folk. Let's see, a gift, because the Advent calendar is going to be a gift. So that tackles all my goals. 4 whips. I can do it. I can so do it. Yeah, and that's it. But I also want to finish quilting together my quilt. And I'm hoping to get that done this week. And I feel adventurous putting the binding on. That's a big maybe. That's a huge maybe. I can hope. But I'm at least going to quilt it all together. This is my first time quilting them all together. And I'm enjoying it. It's a challenge. And I'm just doing in the ditch for all of it. It's my first time. Is it perfect? Nope. Is it from me, from my heart to my granddaughter? Yes. And that's what counts. When I'm long gone and she's fully grown, she'll have something from me to remember me by. Hopefully. So, let's talk about the other groups I'm in. The Amazing Stitching Explorers. I'm on the Stitch Exploring group. We finished our sightseeing and looking for the Loch Ness Monster. And now we're on our way to the Isle of Lewis sightseeing. To finish this part, we need 100,000 stitches. Yeah, as a group. We will get it, but it's going to take us a while. For the Harry Potter cross-stitch game, the other group I'm in the Gryffindor house. I think there's 20 of us. Yeah. We won the house cup for the 2nd week in a row. We did good. Yay. All of us working together. Whew. And so that's all 4 groups I'm participating in. I want to start participating in more of my other groups. Like the Full Coverage Fanatics. I'm in it, I just have not participated that much. And the Semi-Sane. I'm in it, I haven't participated much. So, starting in September, the beginning of the month, I'm going to try and participate in those more. Because I can do it. Now, Full Coverage Fanatics, they're already putting out information for next year. And I am loving what they are suggesting. So that's one reason why I want to start participating more. I might just add them this month and then next month work on the Semi-Sane. I don't know. I'll see. I'm already taking pictures everywhere. But that's it. My finches are giving each other a bath, are taking a bath right now. And that's what is all about. They're taking a bath, and it is so cute. They both get in there, and then they start shaking and everything. And my parakeets, they won't take a bath together. They're separate still, so. But Bella has stopped laying eggs, thankfully. I don't know if I shared that before, but She was laying eggs, sitting on a perch, and just letting them drop to the bottom of the cage. All of them were breaking, which Brody is not old enough yet, if he's a male, to fertilize the eggs. So that might be why she was just letting them break. But she could have not laid them at all, couldn't she? But she ended up laying 7 eggs, which is better than last year when she laid 13. Or in the spring, she laid 13. So I'm hoping she's done. Brody, his nose is still violet, but the blues are coming out in him more, and his little cree, or whatever you call it, has not fully changed colors. So I'm still hoping Brody is a boy. I'm really, really hoping Brody is a boy, because I would love to get some eggs, because my grandkids want some birds. And I thought that'd be so cute. And Lisa, who does not like birds, she is scared of them. She will not admit it. But if birds come around her, she's like this. And it is so funny and so cute. But she suggested me getting a 3rd one. And I'm like, okay. But no, we did not run to the pet store. I would like to give Brody a little bit more time to see if his nose creed changes colors into a male. That's what I'm hoping. And then I won't need to buy anymore. I can just have a couple babies, and that's it. That's it. I've got plenty of birds now. I've got 4 right now. We have 4 birds, 2 parakeets, 2 finches. We have 2 guinea pigs, Breezy and Mocha. And we have 2 dogs, and then our roommate has a dog. So our 2 dogs are, well, baby is Chihuahua mix with something, and we don't know what. And then Blue is baby's son with our old dog Romeo, which we had to get rid of because he started biting. And I hated that. God, I hated that. But we couldn't have him biting the grandkids. And he was a Heinz 57, everything in him. So they're both mixed. Michelle's dog is a teacup, long-haired Chihuahua. And she is 14. And she's getting up. She's got some problems, medical problems. But, oh my God, she is so tiny and so cute. And just, I mean, she's like this big, full grown, this big. She is so tiny. And it makes me want one. A little teacup Chihuahua. But I've been telling Lisa no to getting a 3rd dog, because our dogs sleep in the bed with us. And if we get a 3rd one, there's not going to be any room. But see, if it's a little teacup, you know, it's going to be real tiny. It could. She wants a bigger dog. But I don't know. We're not getting no more pets. We can't. We're at a limit right now. Yeah. Yeah. For right now. But part of me still wants one. Oh well. But that's it for today. Sorry I've rambled on. I hope everyone has a blessed day. And hopefully I will have some fully finished projects to share next week. I'm hoping. But let's see how well I do. Today I'm going to work on the Spirit of Evergreen and finish working on my planner for next month. for the crafting. And then I'll still have to do my planning for my general everyday, my exercise and house cleaning and all that. So I hope everyone has a blessed day. Enjoy your stitching. If you liked my video and see my whips, just subscribe, hit like. Always boost my ego a little bit, tiny, makes me feel better. And have a blessed day.